Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Keyboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. I hope that your work week has gotten off to a pretty good start. And so far, weather-wise, it's been a pretty good start for most spots. But we are seeing at least a little bit of wet weather, predominantly in the eastern half of the state. But that wet weather will be exiting, and that's going to make way for high pressure that's going to be building in. And that's going to allow the temperatures to really start to soar, especially by the time we get to our Wednesday and our Thursday. That's going to bring on a full summer-like feeling. It already feels like summer down in St. George, but we're going to crank that temperature even more as we go throughout the next couple of days. But did want to start off with a quick radar tour where we are tracking showers now working their way into Grand County. Got a few spotty showers around Moab, and we also got a couple of showers up towards the Uintas on the eastern side, and we also got a couple of showers just south of Vernal as well. Generally light in nature, and the thunderstorms that we were seeing just a little while ago have since faded away, but don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder if you're around Green River, and if you're traveling on I-70, maybe just be a little extra cautious, as we are likely going to be seeing at least some times of wet roadways. Here's the view from down in Moab from Red Cliffs Lodge, an absolutely beautiful view here, but you can definitely tell we got stormy skies above, as we've been seeing a little bit of rain around Moab. It's a completely different story, though, as you get away from the eastern half of the state. Park City Mountain, you got some puffy cumulus clouds, and just about all the snow on Park City Mountain has since melted. And I'm thinking by the end of this week, most of our mountains are probably going to be quite bare if they aren't already. Our hourly forecast in Salt Lake City definitely on the warm side of things now, with temperatures in the upper 70s. Those temperatures will be falling eventually into the lower 60s by midnight, and those overnight lows will be heading for the middle 50s. So it's going to be a pretty nice evening along the Wasatch Front. Maybe a sweater later on, but we'll be climbing to 82 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, for those of you down in St. George, only dropping to 70 degrees tonight, climbing to 99 tomorrow afternoon. And Lake Powell won't be very far behind with a daytime high of 98 degrees, as southern and southeastern Utah are likely going to be seeing daytime highs in the mid to upper 90s. And Logan will be approaching the 80-degree mark in the upper 70s. But let's begin the futurecast over the next hour or so, and you'll see that as we go from 5 to around 8 o'clock tonight, the chance for any wet weather really comes to an end as our skies begin to dry out as high pressure settles in. Then for our Tuesday, it's mostly sunny skies with those temperatures very close to, if not a little bit above average, as that high pressure continues to bring in hotter temperatures for our Wednesday. And for our Thursday, we're going to keep the toasty temperatures around, likely into our Friday and Saturday. But by Sunday, there is the potential we could see a cold front arrive to bring us some slightly cooler temperatures in northern Utah Sunday into Monday, and maybe a chance for some wet weather. But right now it just looks to be a slight chance at that. But look at the high temperature trend in Salt Lake City over the next handful of days. By Saturday, we could be in the middle 90s. That potential is out there. But down in St. George, we'll go from upper 90s tomorrow, with daytime highs likely above the century mark Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with breezy to windy conditions. Just be very mindful of the fire risk. And then along the Wasatch Front, we're going to see daytime highs go from the lower 80s tomorrow, upper 80s to around 90 degrees Wednesday and Thursday, and low to mid 90s Friday and Saturday. If you want to stay on top of your weather, just make sure you download the Pinpoint weather app. All you have to do is go to the Apple App Store, Google Play, or simply scan the QR code right there on your screen. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.